The following is a gameplay video of myself playing only as a scout for 24-player Warzone on the Park. I decided to do this as a response to a lot of the opinions and misconceptions out there about the role of the scout class and the tactics you could employ. This was specifically inspired by YouTuber J Blackmel or Martyrs Brigade. If you're a fan of Killzone or even Dark Souls, another great game, I definitely recommend to check him out. He has some fantastic videos and his channel link will be in the description. But let's begin the game. Okay, so as you can probably tell from the title of this video, I've called it aggressive scout gameplay because that's kind of my specific gameplay style. I'm pretty aggressive. I mostly prefer war zones with objectives, and I go straight for the objectives. Now I just checked to make sure the teams were even 8 all, just so I could not just do 10v2 and show you how easy it would be. But it's 8v8. So straight away we've got beacon theft. I'm going to be going for the beacon straight away as a scout. Now throughout the video I'll be talking about what's on the screen and just some of the opinions about the scout class in general. Now I believe the scout can be just as effective to winning war zones than any other class. And as you can see, I've already gone and picked up the beacon straight away. Now some of you might be thinking, why am I using a cloak? Like, I've obviously picked up the beacon, so they must be aware of where I am. Which is slightly true, but of course, you know, any kind of advantage is helpful. I'm invisible, you know, it's a lot easier to hit someone they can see them rather than someone invisible. And also, as you're cloaked, you can actually run a little bit faster, but I've stopped the cloak and now I'm trying to take out the guy, and I think we take out each other out at the same time. But luckily one of my teammates is there to pick up the beacon. Now as you can see, I got the beacon all the way to the end of where we're supposed to be, and the guy who picked it up, I'm not sure if he's aware that he has the beacon. I gave him a couple of shots there to, you know, try and let him know, but he's running away. This would be a great opportunity to have some Benny Hill music here, but he's going the exact opposite direction. Now when this happens, even as a scout or any class, you can stay with the beacon holder, give him some room. I mean, if you turn the corner, what's worse than running into one enemy? It's running into two. So that's why I'm sticking with him. But I think he's now realised that he's got the beacon, so he's heading back. He's heading back there. I've noticed that the enemy has our beacon, so I'm just going to make sure that our guy is safe, which he is. So I start going towards our... keep him safe. And we've scored one beacon. So straight away I'm going to go back very aggressive towards their other beacon. Now a lot of people say scouts should be staying behind, which if that fits your gameplay style, absolutely fine, you can stay behind. But I don't think people who prefer to stay back should use being a scout as an excuse. It's just your gameplay style. There's nothing wrong with that, saying that it's a scout. Now as you can see, there is another scout member of the enemy team who just used tactical echo there, but because of my invisibility, I believe he just didn't see me, so that's why I was able to go in there, pick up the beacon. I can run faster because I'm cloaked and I'm going straight to take it back. Now I get out of cloak here because obviously there's an enemy. He might not be aware that I'm there. Now normally when I see a spawn beacon I would run up and melee, but I wanted to test out how good the rifle could take it out quickly, because I don't use scout very often. I like scout, I do really like scout, but I'm just doing more of a practice run here. Reload. Now we're already 2 beacons up, and as you can see, playing as a scout can be just as effective as playing assault or support. It's my gameplay style that I prefer to just go straight for the objective rather than sit back and try not to die and get as many kills as possible. Now yeah, back to the cloak. The cloak can be used as a great advantage offensively. Definitely, you can get behind enemy lines, and again you see someone else has the beacon, so I'm staying with them. But yeah, the cloak is definitely good for going behind enemy lines and coming from behind, taking out their turrets, taking out their beacons, not just sitting back and being a camper. If you like to sit back and be a camp, well, I don't like to use word camper. And here we go. Fantastic. And got our beacon back. So the guy, my ally who has the beacon, could score. I think he dropped it, but I believe they pick it back up soon. Now back with this little punt. I love this little punt. I love it. I haven't got the timing down perfect yet. I really think he should have died from that shot, but I think we're getting there. There we go. Now, in this situation, I believe these two get the better of me. But as I said earlier, what's worse than coming across one enemy is coming across two. And as you noticed, one of them was a scout, so I'm glad he held his ground. Now, luckily, I had to spawn right where my ally was, but I just noticed the enemy beacon and I just missed him. Really wish I got him there, but that's okay. So I hit cloak and I was going to go and sneak up on him, but there was a support guy here and he took me out. Well, I think actually no, we took out each other and delayed melee, but he got me with a grenade, so that's all good. Now, fantastic, we've managed to win the beacon theft, and as you can see, I've stopped myself from spawning because I wanted to wait until to see what kind of objective we have next. You'll notice in this video I'll switch between my loadout 2 and 3 of Scout, switching between the Camarade and the Volteur. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Just missed out on setting the charge with my friend, but I still managed to drop my stun drone, and off it goes to stun that assault. Now, he still took me down, but my stun drone slowed him down, as you can see there, which gave my ally the opportunity to take him out, which is in my opinion just as effective from dropping the laser trip mine. Again, the Scout's great for these up close and personal. They've got the abilities, they've got the tools to defend up close and to play on the front line, which I just don't see many people utilising. I do see some people utilising, just not as many as I would love to see. I just missed him deactivating our charge, but I've reset it back up because I've got revived, put the stun drone and the laser trip mine down as well. Now, earlier when I died, but my stun drone still managed to slow down that assault of the enemy team, which enabled my ally to kill him. Just like Martyr Brigade said in his video, even if it slows them down, it slows down their progress. And if you're not going to win a fight, but you can do something to slow down their progress, that's all fantastic. It all benefits the team, because that's what I'm playing right now. I'm playing 24-player Warzone. It's not about how many kills I make, even though some people like that, and that's absolutely fine. But for me right now, it's about winning the objective, and as a team, we all benefit if we can all win. Managed to defend that long enough. My other half of the team was in the other charge, and they managed to set it. Stop myself from charging. I believe capture and connect comes up, and because I'm right there, I accept the revive. Now, as I said earlier, I'm playing aggressive Scout, so I'm going to be right up in there trying to capture the points. You can use Tactical Echo. Tactical Echo is fantastic. It's such a good ability when people utilise it well. People who stay back can't necessarily get the full benefits of it. Obviously they can see if they're being snuck up on, but it's when the Scouts are really up on the front line or up close to the objective. Maybe don't necessarily have to be on the front line, but as long as they're up close to the objective, it can all work out well. Now we're making a good rush on capture and connect. Just missed that grenade killing me. I was going to put down a laser trip mine, I just threw it at my ally. But it's a deterrent, as Martyr's Brigade said in his video, it's a deterrent for those enemies who are going to try and capture our points now. I'm going to run up here. Now, a lot of people believe that with the Scout, you should always avoid having one-on-ones, but I love one-on-ones. And as you can see, I took out that assault, I spam fired the Camarade. I'm not a crack shot, but if I can put enough bullets in him, I manage to bring him down. Tactical Echo to help my teammates, show if there's any teammates. And as you can see, well, we'll just watch what happens. Now, I was very lucky when that happens. I'm not saying I'm so skilled that it took them all out. There was a bit of luck involved, but if I ran or if I avoided that, it wouldn't have happened, so I'm glad that I stuck with it. Now, there was a skip in the recording after the turret took me out, but we are in the same game. We're on the last objective now, which is search and destroy, defend. And I just missed out on deactivating the charge, but I managed to still get my stun drone off. Someone tries to revive me, so I take that because I'm right next to the charge, so I can deactivate it very quickly. Even the Scout can get up there and deactivate and activate charges. There's nothing stopping now. Our team's going very well. I'm currently sitting third on on the ladder. So our team's going very well at the moment. Now, there are some videos out there which advises for the scout. Don't be afraid to run. Don't be afraid to not die. Where with my philosophy when it comes to 24 player Warzone specifically, like that philosophy can definitely apply to team deathmatch. But if you're not playing team deathmatch, my philosophy is don't be afraid to die. You're more than welcome to die. I know a lot of people don't like to ruin their kill death ratio. It's not that important for me. Getting the win so the rest of my teammates also get the win is more important to me. So I'm very okay to get up into the face of things. I don't mind if I die 30 times. I've actually managed to die 50 times once and only make 5 kills, but yet our team still won. So I still count that very much as a win. But again, everyone's entitled to the way they play. I'm just using this video as a way to show you that the scout can be used aggressively, just like support and just like assault. Now this video is also not just for those who just like to stick to playing scout. For those people, pretty much like myself, who prefer other classes, like I very much prefer support. It's my favorite class. Assault and scout are definitely equal second. But for those people who prefer assault and support and don't necessarily give scout a chance because they believe they have to stay back, or they can't use their playstyle, which might be aggressive like mine, you absolutely can. The scout has some great abilities. The C4 and the laser trip mine can definitely rack up kills. The stun drone is fantastic, and the tactical echo I still believe is one of the most underrated abilities out there. It's really fantastic, especially when you're up in the line of fire. Now as you can see, I just got absolutely hammered by that assault player there. I pictured myself getting the kill before I even got the kill, so that was definitely my loss there. Now I'm bringing Cloak back out. As you can probably tell, Cloak, you can move faster. Enemies don't necessarily see you. They can see you, they can catch glimmers of you, but they don't always see you. I'm rounding up. I thought he might run into my laser trip mine. Oh, he got me there. I believe it might be the same assault player who shot me from before. Again, I'm picturing the kill before I get the kill, so it's my fault there. But we've only got 50 seconds left before the game would be over and our victory would be with us. They've managed to get B charged. Sorry. Yeah, I thought I could take him out from a distance and then run in, but the turret's shooting at me. They've got that well locked down. So for those people who also like to stay back, I still recommend give assault and support a chance, because they do have some ranged weapons as well. Support has the voltage and the spur. Assault, the Kaiser and the Rumbler definitely have some good range, so you can, if you prefer to stay back and be a bit more of a defender, as long as you're benefiting the team, I've got no qualms with that. I believe we've just won the game, so I thought I'd stick on Cloak, just see if I can get some last kills. Now, this would be, I know the game's finished, but this is a great example of what the Scout can do. The Scout can come around undetected, they can take out revive drones with their shot and still keep Cloak up, they can deconstruct turrets. Now the game is over. I just missed out on making the top 3, but you can see there's 3 support players up there. It's very unlikely that someone who's not support would actually get in the top 3. They've got revives and spawn drones, but I've been playing Scout the entire time, and when they bring up my score, we'll get to see here. Come on. Kill death ratio was okay, but yeah, managed to get 4th. I missed out on 3rd place by 200 points, but as you can see on the right, I did get the most mission points, so it is possible for the Scout to be very effective to team play, and I hope some Scouts out there maybe learn something. If not, you can just ignore this, but I hope you end up changing some playstyles to try some new things, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you out there on the battlefield, in the kill zone. See you later.